Good morning, welcome to the channel. My name is Beena and this little fella here is of course not Walter. What? Where's Walter? I imagine you're crying right now. He's dead. Walter is dead. No, he's not dead. He's having a service. So we have a loaner bike and it is this little Meteor. We will call him Dave. Why not? Yeah. It's something a bit different, isn't it? I've been on it for 5 minutes and then thought, oh, I should actually be recording a video, so I best put my camera on and everything, because I was a bit self-conscious about doing that in the dealership. So I've had to pull over into a bus stop to do it. So you've been spared the excruciating pain of watching me miss gears and kangaroo around the street whilst I attempt to get used to him. Because is that something that's just come out of it? So I've just stopped and there's a big puddle directly under me. I hope that's not coming from the bike. Slightly alarming. What was I saying? Yeah, getting used to it, because it is a bit different. I mean, obviously it's still a 350 J series Royal Enfield, so the majority of it is the same, but riding position is very different, and the gear change is very different, and I'm not on board with it at all. So it's got the old heel toe gear change, and I don't like it. I don't think my feet work that way. They don't bend in that manner. Yeah, I don't know whether maybe it's because maybe the shifter is set too low for me. I don't know, but I'm not a fan, so I'm using my toe to upshift. But other than that, the riding position is actually quite comfy. I've never ridden a feet forward bike before. And I know they're not massively feet forward on these, but they're just enough to give you that cruiser feel. It's actually very comfy, I have to say. Yeah, quite like it. Now, in true Beena fashion, for those of you who are regular viewers, this will make you laugh. Usually I've got sitting on my handlebars a little Beeline Moto 2 sat-nav device, which every time I do a video someone asks about. And I had that on the way down, of course, and I have like a permanent mount on Walter for that. And then what I generally do, if I'm going to go and pick up a loaner bike, I'll take, it has like these rubber bands that you can wrap round the handlebars and attach to it. It's very, very secure. It's what it comes with. And I'll take those rubber bands with me so I can pop it on the new bike. Because as you all know, my sense of direction is legendarily bad. Well, I forgot to bring those rubber bands with me. And I'm not familiar with the area at all, so I may well get lost here. I may well just be sat in traffic for ages as well. Let's maybe come back after I've got past this bit. Okay, we're back again. Now this is, I do apologise for the scenery on this video. I know a lot of you probably tune in to, the vast majority of you probably tune in to look at the lovely Bedfordshire scenery. Well, we're in Hertfordshire at the moment for a start. And basically this is like commuting, isn't it? Because it is 9:15 in the morning. Yeah, I'm basically just commuting through town, which is something I haven't done for a long, long time. Because I work from home, I'm spared the joys of commuting. And this morning on the way here, because I had to be at A&M Motorcycles in Letchworth for 8:30 AM, it was a proper commute and the traffic was awful, and it just made me appreciate all the more how great it is to commute on a motorcycle. Because there were huge queues and I just bimbled up the inside at the middle lane, got past it all. Absolutely wonderful. So yeah, sorry about the commute. We will get to some green bits of road in a moment. I actually know where I am right now. I know how to get home. Yay! It's a good job it's just basically a straight road back where I am. Best do the weather, just to piss people off who say that the channel's boring because I talk about the weather. It is a glorious day today. It's, I don't know what the temperature is now, but it was about 19 degrees when I left this morning at 7:45, and it's going to be in the 30s today. We're in the midst of a heat wave here in the UK. I know that some of you in foreign climes with real heat will scoff at this, scoff at the fact that we're just getting into the early 30s centigrade, obviously, not Fahrenheit. But for us, that's hot, and it's always a very humid heat. And it is only June, and we don't generally, traditionally, get hot weather until sort of mid-July, August time. But you know, global warming, we've been breaking records year on year recently, and again we've broken records for June. It's going to be in the 30s again for the next few days. Thankfully calm down a little bit on Sunday for the next week, but then I think it's going to get hot again, and I do not like it. I'm not built for the hot weather. I'm built for Nordic climes, I think. But this morning it was lovely though on the way down, because you know it was like 19-20 degrees, and I've got my vented jacket on, the t-shirt underneath, and it was just so nice. It was the coolest I've been all week, I think. When I go and pick Walter back up again later, and it's going to be sort of knocking on 30 degrees, that won't be as pleasant. Hey ho. I'll go silent when I'm navigating things. Need your concentration in rush hour. Don't want to come a cropper. Man, on the way up here there was a guy on an R1 who had shorts and t-shirt on, and this was around country roads, and he was absolutely ragging it round. And I thought, Jesus, do you not like your skin? That's crazy. Speaking of seeing people on motorcycles, last week, I didn't do a video last week. Yeah, I've forgotten about that. I didn't do a video last week. I had all intentions to, and I'd actually booked a day off work so I could go out on a trip on the Monday of last week. And on the Friday before that, in the morning, I was stood at my kitchen sink doing some washing up, and I sneezed and completely buggered my back up. Such an old person problem, eh? Yeah, just sneezed, and I was like, oh my god, back's gone. Could barely walk for the next 3 days. And then it sort of cleared up on the Tuesday when I went back to work, so that was nice of it. So yeah, didn't do a video last week. But what I did do, I'd got a new air rifle. I had an air rifle that had broken, and so I'd traded it in for a newer model. So I went to set that up, zero it in, and have fun on the range down in a place called Berkhamsted. I don't know how you say that. Berkhamsted? Residents correct me. So yeah, I went down there, and on the way down there, it's a lovely route down there, by the way. I'll have to take you along with me one day. Obviously couldn't do that with a gun on me back. But yeah, on the way down, someone pulled out of a house down there on a bullet, like Walter. Not the same colour scheme. That's a great bit of driving there, mate. Just block off the completely block off that. Well done, bell end. Yeah, Yeah, one of the new bullets like Walter. I was like, oh wow, first time I'd seen one in the wild. It's like from Walter. And he sat behind me. Now, if you watch the channel and you own that bullet and you live sort of around that area, on the way to Berkhamsted, around sort of Ashridge way, you were sat behind me and you had your indicator on from when you pulled out of your driveway. Your indicator was on for miles, and I was trying to tell you. I was doing the universal sign of blinking my hand out the window and in the rearview mirror and waving. I don't know whether you thought, oh, this guy in front's an arsehole, what's he doing? Why is he doing hand gestures at me? Well, I was trying to get you to turn your blinker off, mate. It's easily done, I know, but just in case you watch, I thought I'd mention it. Okay, well, one thing I've noticed about this Meteor, let's talk about the Meteor, shall we? Now we've got a nice road to go along. Is I hate this screen because it's channeling all the wind right directly onto my face, and it's causing a hell of a lot of wind noise. So if I'm shouting, I'm sorry about that. I can barely hear myself talk. So I'm not a fan of that. It is very comfy though, I have to say. The riding position, very nice. This has definitely got some aftermarket parts on, so it's got the screen obviously, and it's got some adjustable levers here, which are definitely not adjusted to my taste, so I might have to tinker with them before I come back. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it is no different really, is it, to any of the other J Series 350s. Performance is the same, stopping power is the same. I have to say, it is a relaxed ride though. I can see munching at the miles on this if that bastard scream wasn't buffeting my head so much. I wonder if that's a height issue with me. I don't know whether these screens are adjustable. It looks like it may be just playing height. Well, I'm 6'1", and yeah, it's causing a lot of wind noise. Kites! Sorry, I had to mention that. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised at this. I thought that I wouldn't. I thought that of all of the J Series Royal Enfields, this would be my least favourite. I think aesthetically it is. It's not really to my taste. It's got a sissy bar backrest thing on it. It's got the screen, so I'm not fond of that. The heel toe shift, definitely not a fan of, but I'm just not using it. I'm just using my toe. But yeah, I thought it's not really my style of bike. I probably wouldn't enjoy it. But actually, it's really comfy, and I quite like the laid back style. I quite like the handlebars are a bit back. I've been thinking of doing that on Walter actually, just tilting the handlebars back a little bit, because even though I'm a tall man, well, 6'1", I think I've got short arms and legs. I think I'm all body. So I think if I just tilted the handlebars back just a little bit, make it a bit comfier, maybe it will stop me getting so saddle sore, as I've mentioned in previous videos. But yeah, this is very pleasant indeed. Very pleasant indeed. Sounded very posh there, didn't I? God, what a class traitor I am to my working class rates. This is very comfy indeed, I say. So the summertime is so nice around here, isn't it? All the greenery. Looks so pretty. It's weird, I really take it for granted. Before I got back into biking again last year, I didn't really appreciate what nice countryside I had around here, because you get a little bit jaded by the fact that if you're not going out for fun rides and you just basically go into the local supermarket or town centre, then the view around here is basically just Luton and Dunstable, and yeah, they're not the prettiest places in the world. And as soon as you go off the beaten track a little bit, you realise that we've got all this lovely countryside knocking around, which is fabulous. So yeah, young Walter is in for a service today. It's his annual service he's having done. He hasn't done a lot of miles. I always find that a bit annoying that you have to have an annual service regardless of the miles, because of me being out of action with an operation for a few months and the absolutely dreadful weather we had last year. I only racked up just under 3,000 miles, so it seemed a bit daft having to get a service, but there we go. The other thing that I like about this bike is it has a gear indicator. Thank you, Enfield, for doing that. Miles is this done? 4,000 miles. Definitely does feel looser than Walter, I have to say. And again, it is a demo bike. It's probably been thrashed within an inch of its life, isn't it? Glorious day. Well, I think I'll call it a day on this one here. I don't know how long I've been going for. If it's only been a little while, because I have no sense of time, you know what I'm like. Oh no, it's only been about 5, isn't it, I think, because I said it was 9:15. Let's keep going, shall we? No, we'll stop it here, and I'll pick it up again once I've picked Walter up, maybe, or perhaps on the way back over to A&M Motorcycles. So toodaloo for now. And we're back. And so it's lovely Walter! Yay! He's all serviced up for another however many months. And we are on our way home. And my God, is it claggy! God. I think it's like about 26, 27. I don't have a 5th gear. I do have a 5th gear, I don't have a 6th gear. If only I had the Meteor's gear indicator. Yep, that's all that done. Lovely guys at A&M Motorcycles in Letchworth. If you're looking for a good dealer to go to for a new bike or just getting service and whatnot, ruthlessly efficient, thoroughly nice bloke. Can't remember what his name is, behind the counter. Had a really good chat with him. Yeah, can't recommend him enough. Ironically, the loaner bike the Meteor I was on had a Superb sticker on the back of it because it was one of their own bikes that they were using until they got a new shipment of loaners in, demo bikes in. It did make me chuckle, the fact that I'd gone there because I'd chosen to not use Superb anymore. it had a coupe sticker on. Yeah, very happy with that, really good. What about the Meteor then? What did I like about that? What didn't I like about that? I liked a few things actually. I really liked the riding position. That kind of laid back position was really comfy. I wasn't a big fan of the seat. I think if it had a gelled seat, or maybe the touring seat would have been better. I think that could have been a bit more comfy. But the actual position itself was really nice. And you could really tip it into the corners. It was really manoeuvrable, low and high speeds. Oh, what's going on here? You should have a car stopped here. We had a bit of an accident or a breakdown. Oh dear. It's like a flat tyre maybe. Dangerous place. What was I saying? Yeah, you could really tip it in. It was very manoeuvrable. For some reason in my brain I was thinking, because of the feet forward, and in fact it's not really that feet forward at all, is it? It's more underneath you. But I thought that I was going to lose a bit of manoeuvrability, but actually it was really comfortable to ride at low speed. I liked that a lot. And like I said on the way back on it, I do think I might just tilt these handlebars back a little bit. Can you do that? I presume you can. Tilt them back, rotate them back a little bit. I think that might give me a nicer position. But otherwise, yeah, I really like that. I hated the screen on it with a passion. I'm not a big fan of screens anyway. Aesthetically, I'm not a fan. And also, in this kind of weather, I like the fact that I've got wind blast on my chest, keep it cool. And that one is probably my height, and I'm sure they're great screens, and if you're the right height, they're wonderful. But for me, that channeled all of the wind directly at my helmet. There were misses, and I just got so much buffeting. It was really loud, and more worryingly, when I got about 55 mile an hour and over, it shook my helmet so much I couldn't see properly. It blurred my vision really badly. So yeah, I wasn't a fan of that at all. Similarly, I didn't like the heel toe shifter. But I think that might be more to do with the way that I'm built, because I feel like my ankle doesn't bend properly that way somehow, or enough. I used to, years and years ago when I was a young lad, I had a Honda Super Cub, and they have a heel toe shifter on them, and I couldn't do it then either. I used to have to shift with the balls of my foot on each end of the pedal. So that's just a preference thing, isn't it? I'm sure lots of people like them. In fact, they are very popular, aren't they? What else? I didn't like the off-centered, what they call it, speedo. Really not a fan of that on a lot of their bikes. Unless you've got something on the other side to balance it out, it's a design choice I'm not a big fan of. So I didn't like that. I much prefer the cleaner symmetry. I like symmetry. My autism kicking in has to be symmetrical. But otherwise, really nice bike. Yeah, really nice bike. I can see why they're so popular. Still not my favourite of the J series. I haven't ridden the classic 350, but I'm guessing they're not hugely different to the Bullet. I've ridden the Hunter. That's a cracking bike, absolutely cracking bike. A bit small for me, just slightly too small. I like a bit more legroom. And actually, on the Meteor, I thought that was going to be an issue because they're quite low, aren't they? Because they're quite popular with shorter people and with ladies because of that. And I thought that would be a problem with leg comfort, but because they're slightly forward, I didn't feel an issue with that at all. And actually it makes the weight feel quite low down too, so they don't feel quite as top heavy. So yeah, all in all, very nice bike. But it's so nice to be back on Walter. It's weird though, got back on him and it was like instantly couldn't ride him. It was like, oh, the bike point on the clutches at a weird place. I feel like I'm sitting right on top of him. because the Meteor, obviously you kind of sit in it. It just all felt really weird, and then I got really bad cramp in one of my hips. Which I was surprised that I didn't get on the Meteor actually, because that's something that I suffer with. I'm just very unfit, not very flexible, and I do tend to cramp up in my hips, and especially if I'm on a new bike that I haven't ridden before, guaranteed I'll get cramp. And I didn't at all on the Meteor, so that's a testament to its comfort. But I did on Walter when I got back on him. Classic. But yeah, I do appreciate the little bit of pep that the D-Cat exhaust and the DNA performance air filter and cover gives. You can definitely feel it when you ride them back to back. I mean, I know they're different bikes, got a different amount of mileage on them and whatnot, but not hugely different. It's only like 1,000 miles. Same engine, isn't it? So, but yeah, you can feel it. And also, Walter is a lot louder. You're a hooligan, Walter. That air filter and D-Cat pipe definitely adds a bit more of an aggressive edge to him, which I like a lot. Oh, you lovely, lovely, lovely thing, you. So yeah, there we go. That's another video done, I think. I've already had quite a waffle on the first part of this, by the looks of it. So, I should probably bid you farewell, and I'm going to go home and have a very cold drink, shut the curtains, strip down to my pants. There's an image for you. Hello ladies and gents, if that's your inclination. Strip down to my pants, put several fans on me, and have a bit of a kip, I think, because I'm knackered from not sleeping with the hot nights these last few nights. So I hope you're all well. Hope you're enjoying the weather. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. More importantly, I hope you're enjoying getting out and about on your bikes. Oh, by the way, I think it's James, one of the subscribers. Hope your service goes well tomorrow, or it's probably today, isn't it, when I've uploaded this, at A&M. They will look after you, and enjoy that bear fella. And for the rest of you, as always, ride safe, keep it shiny side up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!